All right, welcome, Big Things Kentucky. We are live for today's 11th region matchup, district game between the Frederick Douglass Broncos and the Bryan Station Lady Defenders. All right, leading off for the Broncos, we got Haley McGuire having a great season for the Lady Broncos. And she pops it up, and she's out.
Next up for the Broncos, number 9, Emma Dunn.
Up next for the Broncos, we got Emma Dunn. I'm sorry, Emma Dunn. Emma Dunn is hitting 277 on the season. That's one strike. Strike two on Miss Dunn. Carson Rockbond doing what she do. K is for Carson. She's got two on the day already. We got a ball. Emma Dunn is 65 at bats. So she's got 18 hits. And she's out of there.
From the letter 0, Jaren Bowman.
Up next, let me see that again real quick. Let me see the Douglas lineup real quick again. I think I took somebody's name out of there. I did. Bowman, okay. Bowman. She got one ball. And strike. Pop up to the outfield, and she's fielding it for a fly out.
Next up for the Broncos, number 4,
That's three up, three down. Carson Rockbond doing her thing. She's coming up on her 1,000th strikeout as as we get ready for the bottom of the first. All right, here we go. As the defenders start at the bottom of the first, up first is Miss Tiana Bowman. Miss Tiana is hitting 354 on the season. She has 48 at bats with 17 hits. And pitching for the Douglas Broncos will be Miss Savannah Wombles. She has a 4.03 ERA. 84 Ks on the season. And she gets her to fly down the first field. Foul ball. And ball. So we got one ball, two strikes on Miss Bowman. Miss Savannah looking to get things going for the Broncos. Coach Hector Urbanaya. And we got a little bit, just a bit outside. Another ball. You know, 2-2 count for Miss Wombles. Miss Wombles is an 8th grader, y'all. 8th grader pitching, doing big things for the Broncos. Miss Bowman is a junior, and we get another fly out. Out of play. All right. So here we go. 2-2 is the count. As Miss Bowman is battling, trying to get on base to lead us off, and she hits one and the second baseman flies out. All right, Anaya Parrish is up to bat next. Anaya Ferris, 8th grader, starting. She's hitting 280 on the season. She has 50 at bats and 14 hits. So let's see what this young, talented 8th grader is going to do. And the first one is a ball. Looks like another ball. got there? Okay, so we got Savannah's three, the two eighth graders battling it out. We got a three balls right now on Miss Ferris, and she's looking to maybe get a walk, or definitely it's in her court right now. And another one. What we got? And we get a strike. We got three balls, one strike, one out. Bottom of the first. Oh, nice shot the first. She's out. All right, Brooke Weathers is up to bat next. Brooke is a senior. Brooke is batting 276 on the season. She has 58 at bats with 16 hits. And first pitch up. One, one ball, one strike. And another pop up. And that will bring us three up, three down again. That'll bring up Kaylee Curtis for the Frederick Douglass Broncos. All right. Pedro. Oh, okay. And Carson Rockbun is dealing again. This young lady is in her bag, y'all. She has had an amazing career so far. She is, she has an 0.88 ERA. She's coming up on her 1,000th strikeout as well. So that's something to be looking forward to from Miss Rockvon. And yeah, she's getting a little closer. There's another K. K is for Carson, ladies and gentlemen. Kaveri Myrick up to bat to see if she can crack the Carson code. Carson has 227 strikeouts on the season so far. She has pitched 1,739 pitches, 111.2 innings. And yee, got another one. Boy, that girl is doing her thing. I'm trying to tell y'all. If you have not seen this young lady pitch, you need to get a look at this Miss Carson. We call her K is for Carson, because that's all she do is throw strikes, y'all. Got to see what I'm saying? There's another one. Strike two. This young lady is in her bag right now. It's going to be tough for Douglas to get some hits this game. I know Coach said he's kind of worried because they haven't played since their last game against Douglas last Friday. And there's a nice shot.
Next up for the Lady Broncos, number 23, on the line is
All
Happy.
right. So Carrie Myrick with a single. And she's on base. It's a nice shot right in the gap. All right. Up next, we got Amari Happy. And there's another strike. And they try to lay the bunt down. Nice play by Carson. Tried to go for that double play.
Next up for the Broncos, number 17, Haley Lefevre.
Up next is Haley Lefevre. Haley's hitting 391 on the season. 69 at bats, 27 hits. And we got a foul. So we got 2 outs. The top of the second. Nothing is our score. K is for Carson doing what K is for Carson does, throwing strikes. She is throwing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikes. Yeah. Ball. Yeah. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the junior. And she flies 1 out. Foul ball. And another foul ball. Miss Lefevre's battling. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. Always a great matchup whenever you get these 2 crosstown teams going against each other. And she got her out. 3 outs. And that'll be the end of the top of the first as we get ready for the bottom of the second. All right, as we get ready to start this the bottom of the second inning, Carson Rockvon, K is for Carson. She is up to bat as she starts off this second inning. Carson is hitting 309 on the season with 55 at bats and 17 hits. And a shot right there. And she is on base. You talk about helping your own cause. She doing some Otane stuff. You know what I'm saying? Pitching and hitting. Oh, no, she was out. I'm sorry. See, there you go, Coach Truck. Don't listen to Coach Truck, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So, up next is Olivia Greenberg. No, Daisha Lewis is up to bat. Daisha is hitting 245 on the season with 53 at bats and 13 hits. With a count of 2 balls right now. And she's ready. And for foul ball. Coach Urban Eyes telling her she got to bring her hips. Got to bring her hips around. So let's see. Savannah. This 8th grader is pitching a nice game right now. We got foul ball going off into did she catch it? And yes, she did make the play. I'm sorry, Marshawn is not the greatest cameraman, but fly outs right there. So we got 2 outs for Miss Savannah. Miss Savannah is battling. All right, Olivia Greenberg is up to bat. Olivia, sophomore, is hitting 279 on the season, and she hits one down the line. And she gets on base. Number 23, Kendall Bales. All right, Kendall Bales is up to bat now. Kendall Bales Jr. hitting 167 on the season. Looking to see if they can get something going with 2 outs and a runner on first. And Savannah opens up with a strike. Doing her thing. Yes, Miss Savannah. Got her swinging. Strike 2. 0-2 count. Bottom of the second. Nothing on the score. And she flies out. Second baseman makes the play. And she is out. And that'll bring up Savannah Wombles in this pitcher's duel that we have going on right now. All right. And Savannah is up to bat. She has pitched a great game. This eighth grader, talented young lady. As we are top of the third, 0-0 score. Let's see Savannah can try and help her own cause as Caius Carson is doing what she do. And there's a ball. You don't see that too often out of Miss Carson. Pitcher versus pitcher. This will be interesting. We saw in the last time on with these roles reversed, Carson flied out. And there's Carson doing what she do with another strike. Case for Carson. I think this would be her 1,000th strikeout if she gets this. And yika! Strike two. So we could be looking at Miss Carson Rockvon getting her 1,000th strikeout. Career strikeout 1,000 right here. Let's see what happens. Yak up, and she got him. That was a ball. I thought she got it. It was a ball. Outside. Yeah, coach getting a little excited. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. And there you go, Miss Carson Rockvon.
We need everyone to get on their feet.
1,000 strikeouts. Congratulations, Miss Carson Rockvon. What a play. Hey, that's big things right there, y'all. She did her thing. Shout out to Miss Carson. Congratulations. They got the plaque and the flowers and everything. That's all right. Miss Carson. K is for Carson. That's what we call her. And right now she got 1,000 of them. Congratulations, Carson. Keep doing big things. All right. So there we go. Got a little timeout. Carson with her 1,000th career strikeout. Coach McGuire giving her a dap. That was impressive, y'all. Up next is Caden Sanders. Let's see here. Caden. Oh, no, that's Cadence? How you pronounce that? Cadence? Cadence. I'm sorry. Cadence Sanders, talented freshman, hitting 300 on the year, and not today. Case for Carson doing what she do. Might as well go and work on that second 1,000 now, huh? You know, since we've started doing softball games, we have seen this young lady pitch pretty much since she started. I think she started pitching as an 8th grader, I think. But this junior is definitely doing big things on the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out. Top of the third. And you got a foul ball. And here we go. And little low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. for Carson. And got her. Another strikeout. So that's 1,001 right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's Carson. Oh, I was supposed to be doing it over here like that. And up next is Riley Baker. Starting off with a ball. 2 outs. And we got a fly out. One strike. And got a little high right there with that one. No. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third for Carson Rodbon versus Riley Baker. Got him 1,002 since we counting. You know what I'm saying? Another K for Carson. And that will conclude the top of the third inning as we get ready for the bottom of the third. All right. Here we go. The bottom of the third. And up to bat will be Sanaya Givens. Sanaya is hitting 156 on the season, 8th grader. Is that right? Another 8th grader. Yeah, another talented 8th grader. Another 8th grader doing her thing for the Bryan Station Defenders. Okay, and bottom of the third. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes for her. No outs for Savannah Wombles pitching. And got her. Up next will be Adrian Occur.
Number 20, Adrian Aguirre.
Curie. Adrian Curie is a sophomore. She has had 40 at bats, 18 hits, 8 hits, 12 runs. She's hitting 200 on the season. And ball one from Miss Curie. And Savannah pitching a nice game today. We got both pitchers are doing well, good, very good job. Strike. And we got to foul out to first base.
Number 24, Tiana Bowman.
She threw that one hard. Ball one. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. We got another ball. So right now, Savannah's throwing hard, but she's just missing just outside. Right now. And she got her to chase that one for a strike as a foul off. Tiana Bowman. And she lays down a bunt. And they got her. Bottom of the third. I just messed this whole thing up. All right. So we start off the top of the fourth with Emma Dunn up to bat. She struck out her first at bat. This is her second time up. And Carson got her again with a strike. Carson has been pretty much untouchable today so far. She's in her bag. And got a foul for a strike. It's 0-2. No outs. Top of the fourth. Emma Dunn. Another foul. Another foul. Emma's battling. And we got a fly out to third, and she is out with a fly out to third.
For the Lady Broncos, number 0, Jaren Bowman.
All right, up next is Jaren Bowman. She flied out in her first at bat of the game. She'll be facing Carson for the second time. One out. Top of the fourth. Ball one. Strike one. Strike two. One ball, two strikes, one out for Carson, and she flies out again. Foul. Miss Bowman. One ball, two strikes, one out. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Carson doing her thing in the top of the fourth inning. Shot. Home run, ladies and gentlemen. Home run. Touch them all, young lady. And Frederick Douglass goes up 1-0 in top of the fourth. She got a piece of that one. It was two balls, two strikes, and she sent it to the yard.
Next up for the Lady Broncos, number 4, Kyrie Curtis.
Up next is Kylie Curtis, who struck out at her first at bat. That was a big, big shot right there. What's going on? And the way this game is going, that could be the game-winning run, the way things are going, because runs are hard to come by right now. And Carson throws one up high. For a ball. And she tried to act like she was going to go for the bunt, but that's another ball right there. She's looking to bunt again. No. 3 balls. No strikes, 1 out. Douglas leads 1-0 right now at the top of the fourth inning. Carson getting back on track. Throws a strike. And she lays down a bunt. And referee, umpire calls foul.
So don't do that. Is that it? Did she drop?
So we 3 balls and 2 strikes. Miss Curtis is KS with Carson looking for the K and got her. Strikeout for Miss Carson. K is with Carson. Up next, Kavery Myrick. All right. Carson back in her bag. Another strike. K is with Carson doing a thing, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, this lady, she has had her 1,000. Well, yeah, 1,003 and counting for this talented pitcher, this junior. And there's another strike. So 0-2, 2 outs. Top of the fourth. Frederick Douglass leads 1-0. It's a bit outside. What we got? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the fourth, Frederick Douglass leads 1-0. Carson Rockbond looking to end the top of this set right here for the Broncos to get out of here. And that's what she do. Doing what she do. K is for Carson doing big things, y'all. So here we go as we get ready for the bottom of the fourth with the Frederick Douglass, Bryan Station defenders down 1-0. All right, so here we go. Miss Ferris, talented 8th grader, taking us off as we get ready for the bottom of the fourth inning for the Lady Broncos. She flied out in her first at bat. And there's 1 ball for that one. 2 balls. The defenders are down 1-0. Savannah Wombles pitching a great game. It's a pitcher's duel right now. Neither team can seem to really get much going. We got that home run on a 2-2 pitch. Right now, we got 3 balls, no strikes for Miss Ferris. And we got a first strike. Okay, Savannah's got to settle down right here and throw some strikes. Or maybe try and get her to chase one. Maybe fly out. And shot down third baseline. That's foul ball. What they say in the dugout, straighten it out. Just gotta straighten it out. So here we go. We got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And she hits it to second base. Nice play by the second baseman. All right, I'm sorry. We got 2 strikes on Miss Weathers, Brooke Weathers, who flying out her last at bat. And we got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Miss Weathers looking, and she got a K.
Number 4, Carson Rockwell.
Now Carson comes back up. Her last at bat, she flied out. She had a nice, looked like it was going to be a nice hit. It was a nice stop by the shortstop. So let's see what Carson can do. See if she can get some momentum going for the Lady Defenders. And she starts off, they got a ball. We got 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes for Carson Rockvine, who is pitching a well of a game right now. Oh, shot! And she just went and tied the game up. That's how you do it right there, baby. Hey. Get them bases, young lady. So Carson, home run. So talk about, hey. So we are now tied up at 1. Tied up, home run. K is for, we're going to have to call her, I don't know. All she do is throw strikes and hit home runs. That's a heck of a softball player right there. I know, you know what I'm saying? The only thing she missing is 4 ponytail holders on a ponytail. If you was with us last year, you know what that means. If the young lady got 4 or more ponytail holders on a ponytail, she's a baller. So we are tied at 1-1, bottom of the 4th, 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike for Miss Lewis. She's looking to maybe try and get a little more momentum. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That was a nice shot by Carson, though. I ain't gonna even front. Get outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. One thing I do like about this young pitcher, this young talented eighth grader pitcher, I think we may be watching a star in the making. She knows how to battle and keep her composure. She's gotten behind in counts many times and has battled out, made many plays. And now we got a full count for the young pitcher, Miss Wombles. And Miss Lewis is looking to try and get something going here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Strike. Out. Savannah got her. All right. So now we will go to the 5th inning as Douglas comes up, tied up at 1 apiece. All right. So as we start the 5th inning, Miss Marnie Happy is up. She had a foul tip caught out when she was out, so she will start us off. K is for Carson. Looking to get back in her bag. Oh, and it hit it right back to the. And that a way to go. She hit it right back at Miss Carson. And we got a runner on first. And we got a foul. And the Douglas seems to be getting a little momentum right now. Laid down the bunt, which advanced the runner. Coach McGuire talking about seeing what's up. So we got a runner on first, a runner on second. Coach Urbanaya is coming out just to, make sure everybody's settled in. Now let's calm down, ladies. Get ourselves together. Got no outs, runner on first, runner on second. For the Broncos, score is 1-1. As we are at the top of the 5th inning. It was an excellent bunt right there, though. Excellent play by Lady Broncos. Brings up Haley Lefevre. And she's looking to try and bunt again. They lay it down. And oh shoot.
Up number 20, Kaden Sanders.
So now we got bases loaded. Bases loaded for Savannah Wombles. No, I'm sorry. This is this is Caden Sanders. I'm sorry, Caden Sanders. So we got 2 strikes on Miss Sanders. Carson looking to get up out of this little jam she's in. Bases loaded. And she got one more. Okay, and there's a strikeout. Riley Baker up the bat. She struck out her last time at bat. Let's see what Carson can do. Bases loaded, 1 out. This is an interesting little jam right here. Ball 1. Top of the 5th. Counted a strike. Foul tip. K is for Carson. Looking to get out of this little jam right here. Bases loaded. Score is tied at 1-1. This is drama right here, y'all. This is drama. Yeah. Strike 2 for Miss Carson. K is for Carson throwing strikes. Foul tip. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out for Miss Carson. Ooh, shot. Pop up. And nice catch right there by Miss Ferris. So that's 2 outs. Bases loaded. 2 outs right now. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Another foul tip. Two strikes. Oh. And she got out of that jam. Bases loaded, three up, three down. She got them three in a row. Miss Dunn is out. So here we go. Bottom of the fifth for the Lady for the Lady Defenders. Tied up at 1-1. Frederick Douglass had them on the ropes right there. All right, Miss Greenberg is up to bat. It's like her last bat. She got a hit and was on first. Mm, gonna be a strike right there. Little foul tip. She got a little piece of it. Foul tip. Makes the count. No balls, two strikes. The score is tied at 1-1. We're on the bottom of the fifth. A little high. Another ball. Two balls, two strikes. No outs. Score is 1-1. Top of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. I'm sorry. Got her chasing it down low. And she struck out.
23, Kendall Bales.
Miss Bales is up next. Bales struck out her last, flied out her last at bat. Strike one for Miss Bales. Another outside pitch right there for a ball. Strike two, one ball, two strikes. Struck her out. Savannah. Savannah, we had two great pitching duels right now. It's going to come down to who's going to get a play. Somebody's going to have to break this open. We're tied at 1-1. Up next is Sanaya Givens. She struck out her last at bat. And this is another eighth grader, I believe. Yeah, another eighth grader. Talented, a young eighth grader. She hits it down the base the first. And great play, and that ends that one. All right. Whew. And that brings us to the top of the sixth, tied at 1 with Miss Bowman up to bat for the Broncos. Last time she was up to bat, she scored the run for the Broncos. And she'll start off with a strike. K.S. with Carson with another strike. This has been an excellent pitching game. If you like pitching, both pitchers have been on their games today. Ball, one strike. Two balls, one strike. Strike two. K is for Carson. That what she do. That what she do. So we got two balls, two strikes, no outs. Top of the sixth. And another K. Kylie Curtis is up next. She struck out her last two at bat. She's 0 for 2 for the game, according to Coach Truck's stats. Now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm still learning this score sheet thing, so hey. But we got strike one on her. Curtis. Six. So we got two strikes, no balls, one out for Miss Curtis. Looking to get off the schneid for this game against this machine, Miss Carson. Foul tip. 0-2, one out. Carson is in her bag right now, y'all. It's been an impressive game watching this game right here with both pitchers. I mean, they at one point had bases loaded and she got out of the deal. And there she goes. Another one. And another one. Up next, Kavrin Myrick. She actually got the little, I guess what you want to call it, run going last inning, I believe. And there's a strike right there. Oh, that's a ball. I'm sorry. I thought that was a strike. That's a ball. Coach Truck got to get his glasses. Ball two. Two balls, no strikes, two outs. Top of the sixth. Score tied at 1. This pitcher's duel. Yow! That's a strike. I got that one. I saw that one. I want to give a shout out to Frederick Douglass, man. I like these uniforms. Adding the baby blue in there, kind of like shades of Tennessee. You know, hey, that's nice. I like that. Shout out to the Frederick Douglass Lady Broncos on them unis. Carson got another one. Yeah, I like that touch, man. That's a nice touch, Mr. McGuire done brought to the Lady Broncos. That baby blue. Ooh, nice shot. Oh, and it got past the center fielder. And she's going to 3. Nope. Going to step at 2. Hey. Okay. Miss Myrick with the double. Big play right there. I think she's got 2 hits on the game, I believe. Maybe 3. If my scoring is right, which it probably ain't, though. I'm talking to myself, y'all. I'm sorry. Up next, Miss Happy. Now let's see if Douglas can keep this going, this momentum, and see if they can find a way to get a run here. We got a runner on second. Let's see if Coach McGuire is going to trying to advance that runner and get her in the scoring position. Now we've seen Bryan Station in games before that we've seen. This is kind of where sometimes they may lose focus and, make an error or something in the field. So looking for good, solid fielding play out of the Broncos right now. But the way Carson doing it, she's like, I ain't going to even give you a chance. I'm just going to strike them out. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count for Miss Happy. I'm happy. That's what she's. And there's the third base. And she makes the throw to first. Bam! And she's out. And that ends that threat. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, Bryan Station tied up at 1 apiece. Now let's see what we got. I think Posh Shaves and Fades, where your first haircut is $20. You also want to give a shout out to Wing King, some of the best wings in the city. And also check out those potatoes, man. Ooh. And you get 10% off on Tuesdays. All right, here we go. Bryan Station is looking to get something going. Adrian Curry is up. See if she can get these Broncos, can crack this Savannah Wombles code and get a run. See if they can do something as we're tied at 1. Miss Wombles, who has also pitched a great game. We got a bunt. Laid it down. And she is safe. Sorry, my cameraman missed the transition. Adrian Curry. So we got a runner on first. Coach Urban Ayers having a chat. Oh, no, they called her out.
Number 24, Tiana Bowman.
Thought she was safe. So she is out. All right, up next, Sophia Long. Strike. All right, up next, Miss Bowman. She is up. Got a ball and a strike on her with 1 out. And they got her at first. Just a defensive game, man. Nobody can seem to get anything going right now. Miss Ferris is up to bat. Strike. This eighth grader doing big things for the lady defenders. Big hits, but she is caught out left field. So that's 3 up, 3 down. Top of the 7th. Let's see. The way this is going, we may be headed to extra innings tonight. But let's see. Get a quick look at the regional standings right now. Madison Central is leading the region with a 16-3 record according to RPI. Scott County's 19-5 on the season. Bryan Station 14-5. Lafayette 17-7. Frederick Douglass 17-7. So this is the standings for the region right now.
Top of the seventh, we have Lady
So this is
Broncos
what we're
1,
doing.
Bryan Station 1. Make sure you guys go to the concession stand. We got hot dogs, hamburgers, buffalo chicken dip, french fries, cheese sticks. And starting off the inning for the Broncos is number 17, Haley LaFever.
All right, so we got Haley LaFever up to see if the Lady Broncos can get something going this inning. Umpire making a call, making sure she gets something up there, something down on the ground there. All right, Miss LaFever is up to bat in the top of the 7th. K.S. Carson doing her thing. She has pitched a whale of a game right now. Both pitchers have pitched a heck of a game. It's just come down. Somebody's going to have to make a hit, make a play, something. Something's got to give, y'all. Ooh-wee. He called a ball on that one. I don't know, y'all. A little low, I guess. Strike 2. Miss LaFever. Oh, and it's a long. And fly out to first.
Next up the bat for the Broncos, 28, Savannah Wombles.
Up next, Savannah Wamos, the pitcher. See if she can help her cause. See if she can get these Lady Broncos on base. Try and figure out something here to crack the Carson Rock Wine code. Another talented 8th grader. We got a lot of good 8th graders in this game tonight. Foul for a strike. Another foul. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 7th. It's a beautiful day for softball today. It's been some nice weather the last today. You know, it's Kentucky, boy. You don't know what you're going to get. But this has been a beautiful day. Another tip. Great day to come out and watch some baseball. Softball, I'm sorry. Softball. Coach Truck is, I'm a little giddy right now, y'all. I ain't going to lie. But definitely two talented teams. You could definitely see maybe the future of the 11th region here. These teams, this 11th region tournament is going to be a bear dunger. And there we go. Foul tip to first. She's battling. She's battling. 0-2, 1 out. Carson looking to get a strike out here. And, ooh, did she get it? Did she do it? Yes, she did. Yes, ma'am. And Miss Savannah touches them all. Home run, young lady. Home run. Great job, Miss Savannah. Talk about helping your cause. She did her thing, baby. On an 0-2 pitch, put it out of there. Yeah.
Next up for the Lady Broncos, number 20.
What a play. Now Caden Sanders, and that makes it 2-1. Broncos. Top of the 7th. Like we say, it was going to take something. Somebody was going to have to make a play. And Miss Savannah, the talented 8th grader, made a play. What a play. This young lady has pitched a whale of a game and hit the game, well, I ain't going to say game winning, but game leading run right now. Now Carson looking to get out of this inning. She's always bounced back, though. That's one thing I can say about Miss Carson. Whenever they get her, she comes right back. She doesn't stay down, which is a great skill to have for a top pitcher. At one point, they had bases loaded and no outs, and she got them back in it. So let's see if she can close out this inning. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. I'm sorry, 2 strikes. My bad. Had to close my mouth. Been talking too much. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Frederick Douglass leads 2-1 in this I don't want to say cross the street rivalry. It ain't even cross town for real. Battle of the North Side. Y'all got her. Another K. So up next, Haley McGuire. Now this young lady, she's dangerous. She can hit it. Daughter of head coach McGuire. Wee. And she flies out the third, and that closes the inning, baby. All right. So now, pressure's on the Lady Broncos. Lady Defenders, I'm sorry. As we get ready to take on the 7th inning. All right. So now the defenders are down 1 run, 2 run, 2-1. Brooke Weathers getting ready to start. If you got a rally cap, lady defenders, put it on, baby. Rally monkey, rally defender. I don't know what you want to call it, but let's see what these defenders got. If they can get back into this game, starting off with Miss Weathers. Miss Weathers flied out and struck out this game so far, according to coach's stat sheet, which is not very dependable right now. But I'm doing the best I can, y'all. And that makes it 0-1. This Wombles girl is, like I said, she has pitched a whale of a game. Shout out to Miss Wombles. 1-1 for Miss Weathers. Looking to try and get something going for these lady defenders. Up high for a ball. Makes it 2-1 was the count. Miss Weathers has 58 at bats on the season, 16 hits. Another wild pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike for Miss Weathers. Well, you would love to see them get Miss Weathers on with K is for Carson, or should I say hitters for Carson? I don't know what you want to call it, but Carson is up next, and she hit the home run to get Bryan Station up, to put Bryan Station on the score. And there you go. Brooke Weathers gets the walk. And this is probably best case scenario. We're gonna get a pinch runner in for Miss Weathers. Who is that? I put my glasses on so I can see the number, y'all. I'm trying. Coach Truckin's getting old, y'all. Look like 0. That would be Daisha Lewis. Is that right? That's DeAsia Lewis is the pinch runner. Nah, the runner. Who's on first? No, that's Becca Clark, number 10. Becca Clark is the pinch runner. Oh, we got a pitching change coming up. Look like it. It's going to be number 12. He's not going to take a chance with Miss Rockvaughn. We got Haley McGuire coming in to pitch, sophomore. She has pitched in 14 games. She's got 55 innings pitched, a 1.40 ERA. She's got 3 saves on the season with 47 Ks. So here we go. Haley McGuire versus K is for Carson Rockbond with a runner on first. So here we go, baby. This is drama. All right. Carson coming in. Haley McGuire. And we got a ball. Ball. No, I'm sorry. That was a strike, boy. Coach Truck don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. Strike. Got a foul. Tip. Makes that 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, runner on first. Bryan Station down 2-1. Haley McGuire in to try to get the save for these Lady Broncos. All right. Here she go. Okay. Another ball right there. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs for Miss McGuire. Miss McGuire. And Carson calls a timeout. And there's the ponytail holders we was talking about. And a shot to first. And she caught it. Runner tags up. All right, Deasia Lewis comes up. Take it on Haley McGuire. We got a runner on first. And what's the call? Ball 1 on Miss Lewis. And she's looking to try and, if anything, want to try and advance this runner. See if we can get her in scoring position. And strike. Boy, this is intense, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. This turned out to be a great game. Another great game being broadcast live. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe. And we got a wild pitch. Runner advances. She's gone 2. So now, we got Miss Lewis on. We got a runner at second. One out, 2 balls, 1 strike. This is getting intense. We got 3 balls, 1 strike for Miss Lewis. And base on balls. All right. So we got Olivia Greenberg up to bat. Facing Haley McGuire. We got a runner on first, runner on second. Woo! Frederick Douglass leads 2-1. 1 out. We got ball 1. Olivia struck out her last at bat. Ooh, strike. Right down the middle. Another strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey, coach calls a timeout. He's like, let's talk about it for a minute. Settle down, relax. 1 ball, 2 strikes, relax. Get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Like coach be like, hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Haley McGuire on the mound. Intense, y'all. Got us swinging. All right. Kendall Bales up to bats. Runner on first, runner on second, 2 outs. 1 strike on Miss Bales. This is it right here, y'all. Kendall Bales is hitting 167 on the season. Strike two. Miss Bales. Junior. Foul tip. She's still in it, baby. Still battling. This could be the last pitch of the game either way. Let's see what we got. Wild pitch advances the runner. So we got a runner in scoring, but the tying runner is on third. 2 outs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, don't get no intense than this. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, when she hit it to third. Makes the play to first, and that's the ball game. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Congratulations to the Frederick Douglass Lady Broncos as they get the win 2-1 over Northside rival Bryan Station in this beautiful game here on a Friday. We want to thank the Broncos and the defenders for having us out. I thank y'all for tuning in. We want to hope y'all keep doing big things and tune in and check out our schedule for next week as we will have baseball and softball games coming up. Congratulations to Ms. Carson Rockbond for getting her 1,000th career strikeout. And our player of the game will be Miss Savannah Wombles, who had pitched an excellent game and hit the game-winning home run. So congratulations, Miss Savannah Wombles.